Hey everybody, Rune the Gaming Dad from the Arc Trade Federation. Today we're going over Community Crunch number 434. Just released tonight a few hours ago on Friday, and there is a lot to unpack, so let's dive straight in. This is a great Community Crunch because it is showing off the new Dreadnoughtus, so this gigantic beast that's going to come to extinction when it launches on December 16th. So we'll read directly from the crunch. Stomping into the post-apocalyptic chaos of extinction, the Dreadnoughtus is as unstoppable as its name suggests. Towering above the fray, this behemoth exudes an aura of calm that contradicts its immense power. It's a creature that doesn't bother with the small stuff, literally, ignoring anything beneath the size of a Spinosaur to focus its wrath on worthy adversaries. When it bellows, the air itself seems to tremble, unleashing a sound so forceful it disrupts the very essence of element, leveling the playing field against even the fiercest of titans. If you're preparing for war, the Dreadnoughtus is the ally you need, a towering testament to survival against the odds. The Dreadnoughtus is set to join Ark Survival Ascended on December 16th for free along with Extinction. They also are going to be doing another community vote again soon for Valguero, which will launch next year. So the Dreadnoughtus, if you look back through some older dossiers of the Dreadnoughtus, if you search them out on the internet, you'll find that the roar that it does actually would disrupt tech, whether that would be turrets or generators. It remains to be seen, but if you're a PvP player, taming this thing would go a long way to winning the battle. So, pretty cool. I'll try to get you a little bit bigger of a picture here. Pretty big thing. They also show off some of this Wasteland War kind of cosmetics that are going to come along with Extinction. I think there's a lot of cool stuff with Extinction. We are so excited at the Federation to bring you Extinction content when it comes out. There's so much to talk about. The thing that I'm most excited about is the return of the gacha. We play on official servers on PvE, so having a gacha makes life a whole lot easier to get some of those hard to get resources. I can't wait to get my first Black Pearl gacha. It's going to be fantastic. This is the map that I've looked forward to the most since they've released Ark Survival Ascended. This is the one I've been waiting for, and I can't wait for it to show up on December 16th. Jumping into some of the other things in the crunch, in the LiveOps updates, they're happy to share that they've resolved the client stall and freeze associated with dynamic loading of mods on consoles, and it's going through certification for Sony and Microsoft. So for those that play on console, your time is coming. I think they have to wait a little bit more time to get all of those certifications done from those two companies. They did have a patch that increased the amount of mod storage space from 20 gigs to 50 gigs on Xbox, and they're going to do the same for PlayStation, but it's not going to be this year yet. So that's pretty cool. However, the thing that was kind of sad to read was here about the Turkey trial. So we've gone through Fear Ascended. I think the community spoke and was highly disappointed that the Fear Ascended was only going to come to Club Arc at the beginning of the event, and then Wildcard switched gears and brought it to the main game. So it proof that they actually listened to the community, which is great. But I think we're not going to get what we want here in Turkey Trials. Says smaller feast, bigger plans. So on to the remaining events this year. We've got some good news and some not so good news. The good news is we really heard you when it comes to running events on the main game and not keeping them exclusive to Club Arc. So we're adjusting our pipeline so that going forward, events will be represented in the main game and designed to work across multiple maps when possible. That's fantastic. I think everybody likes to see the events in the main game, especially for Fear Ascended, which it really confused me that they did not have that in the main game to start, which to me was crazy, but I'm glad they changed that. However, the next paragraph isn't so fun. But given our team's tight schedule, this Turkey trial will be limited in that we'll be increasing the rates on servers and doing wild dino colors, but there won't be any existing or new content. Just to provide some additional clarity, reusing the old event from last year isn't technically feasible without significant effort due to a refactor that took place early this year for the newer events, which means there won't be any murder turkeys on Ark this year. Wah wah. I love the murder turkeys. It's really disappointing that they're not going to make this happen. I think the holidays, whether it starts with October with Fear Ascended, going into Turkey Trial and Winter Wonderland. It's such a great time for people to play Ark with all the wild dino colors, all the fun events they do, and to pull this one away from us. While the Turkey Trial event wasn't necessarily a long one and did get sandwiched in between two events that people love the most, I think, with Fear Evolved and the Winter Wonderland. It was kind of smaller, but it kind of sucks that it won't be here in the way that we're all used to. They do go on to say that while the Thanksgiving feast may be leaner this year, we're cooking up something special to satisfy your holiday cravings. So rest assured, we're still planning on doing a Winter Wonderland event and hope to have it represented both in the base game as well as Club Ark with some new content, colors, and rates. So while we're disappointed with the Turkey Trial, hopefully it's worth it for Winter Wonderland. They do go on to talk about how the Extra Life event that they did raise a ton of money, $116,000, which is fantastic. I always think it's a fun event, fun to watch, but it's also fun to give back to kids and help make their lives as easy as possible when they're going through a tough time. Something kind of surprising for somebody that plays on official networks is they're actually doing bonus rates this weekend, the 15th through Monday the 18th. Usually when you come off of an event, you don't do a bonus event on the following weekend, but they have, which I think is fantastic. And then we get into some of the community corner with videos from Syntac and some really cool fan art. But, you know, the Dreadnoughtus is super wild to look at. I think this is going to be a really cool feature to add, especially something large to help you take on the Titans. And for those that play PvP, I don't, but this has to unlock a whole just crazy world for you to use this thing in battle. I think it's going to be great. We're so excited for Extinction. This is the one I've been waiting for, and I can't wait to go whack some tables with a Doad and get as much crystal and element dust as possible, as well as, and I don't know if it's for sure, but getting tech dinos back would be amazing. So just wanted to say thanks for watching. If you found the video enjoyable, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. It would help us out a great deal. And we'll see you all on the next video.